In today's video, we're checking to see if we have the 12 pantry staple items that everyone should have. Welcome to the Water Bucket Homestead. The other day, I was watching Denise Jordan's Never Run Out of These 12 Pantry Staples, and do I have them myself? She had seen Mary's Nest never run out of these 12 pantry staples. Since I'm in the progress of preserving fresh produce for the year, I thought we should check my prepper pantry to see if I'm missing any of these staple items. Stick to the end, because I'll provide a bonus item that you should include in your prepper pantry. Item number 1, all-purpose flour. I like to include almond flour since many of my recipes call for that. Number 2, yeast packets. I do have a few on hand because I would like to make homemade bread. Number 3, baking powder. I'm currently out of baking powder, though I haven't had to use it in quite some time. Number 4, baking soda. I have at least 2 jars left from my huge bag from Costco. Number 5 is dried malt powder. Since I do not use that when I bake goods, I'm going to omit it from my list. I do know that people use it when making bread. Number 6, cornstarch, tapioca, or arrowroot powder. You can use these as a thickening. I do have tapioca. If you're enjoying this content thus far, please give this video a thumbs up. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Laura, and I'm sharing my journey of learning skills to be self-sufficient on a homestead. Right now, I'm focused on preserving food. As I learn new skills, I will share them with you. Subscribe so you can follow this journey. Now let's get back to the 12 pantry staple must-haves. Number 7 is salt. I like to use Himalayan salt. I do keep iodized salt on hand. Number 8, sugar. I do like to use white sugar when canning. For the most part, I use local honey in all of my baked goods. And occasionally, I do have to have maple syrup on my pancakes. And I do keep powdered sugar. Number 9, flavored extract. Number 10 on the list is spices. I like to keep a simple list of spices. Pepper, which goes on almost everything, except for baked goods. I do like to keep cumin, paprika, smoked paprika, chili powder, onion powder, and garlic powder. Those I will use in a lot of my meat dishes, like chili, pasta sauces, Mexican bowls. You can make your own Mexican seasoning by those ingredients and add some salt to it. I do keep basil, parsley, and oregano for a lot of my tomato sauces and to use on potatoes. And I do keep allspice and ginger for my homemade pumpkin pie. Number 11, vinegar. I like to keep white distilled vinegar and apple cider vinegar for both using for food, cleaning, and personal care needs. Number 12, a shelf staple fat. I like to keep 2 types of fat in my house. I like to use olive oil and coconut oil. Both are great for food and personal care use. It looks like I have most of the items on the list, and the ones that I don't have are ones that I don't use, and that's okay. When you're looking at these lists of the 10 most important items for your pantry, the 10 essentials you can't live without, you're going to find that not everyone cooks the same dishes, and it's okay to have a few that are different. It's okay to have differences from other people, so look at the list as a guideline. Make sure you have the basics for you and your family. You may be asking, what are you prepping for? Well, I live in Michigan and we face long, hard winters. You never know when we'll get a blizzard, an ice storm, or a foot of snow that can block the roads for trucks to deliver goods. I like to keep a few things in case of an emergency. So here's my bonus tip. In your prepper pantry, have a section of food items that can create simple, easy meals. For example, I have the diced tomatoes, black beans, and kidney beans. I can mix these together with spices and make a chili. I also have canned tomato sauce and pasta. Again, with my spices and herbs, I can put into the tomato sauce and create a delicious red sauce to eat with pasta. I also have canned tuna that I can eat with any of my canned fruits that I've stored for the year. What are other items that you would add to a stockpile? What are the items that you would need in an emergency if you had a power outage? I do have a section in my basement where I store a crank radio, a lantern, a power pack, and a power source. If you would like a more in-depth video on emergency preparedness, comment down below and I can tell you the tips and tricks I follow to stay prepared for any emergency. If this video helped you to determine what you should store in your pantry, give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe so you'll never miss out on a recipe video where I use ingredients from my prepper pantry. Until my next video, click here to enjoy one of these videos on your screen. Have a great day, everyone.